Hey everyone, Lone Wolf Jedi here, and yeah, I know I haven't been making videos lately, but real life has caught up with me, and it's been keeping me busy, and I just haven't had the drive or gumption to make a video. So that being said, I'm gonna give you guys a multiple movie review. Reason why is because I've been seeing quite a few movies this summer. I mean, this is probably one of my biggest when it comes to seeing movies this summer. I'm going to review 4 films I have seen so far this summer, and I plan on seeing a couple more this week. Okay, the first is Iron Man 2. It was a decent second film, like most second films in a series or franchise they are called nowadays. I mean, most second films are either average or have that dark feel to them, and Iron Man 2 is no exception. The only complaints I have are one, why they couldn't get Terrence Howard to return as Rhodey is beyond me. I mean, I heard stuff like personality conflicts and contract issues. And don't get me wrong, Don Cheadle is a good actor, but he's more of a serious role kind of guy. Not the kind of person I like to see. I could see playing Rhodey or War Machine. You know. The other beef I have is why the hell did they get Samuel L. Jackson to play Nick Fury? If I remember correctly from the comics, and believe me, I used to read them a lot as a kid, Nick Fury of S.H.I.E.L.D. was a well-built white guy, and they got Mace Windu. No offense to Mr. Jackson, but I'd rather they stick to the source material. Then again, they never have. Now on to the next film. Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. Now, okay, this was a pretty good movie that's based on a video game, as compared to most failures I've seen. I mean, other than this, the only one that I've seen that's good is the Resident Evil movies. All the rest have been basically crap. And I never really saw, I never really played the games, but this film has actually gotten me into seeing playing the games. And I looked up images from the games, and I'm thinking, wow, Jake Gyllenhaal did make a good Doston. And I think they got a good actress to play Princess Tamina. I mean, she's been in another movie this summer. I mean, I think it was summer. I think this is considered a summer film. I'm not really sure, but it's Clash of the Titans. She was the main female character in that one as well. And of course, Ben Kingsley, in my mind, always makes a good antagonist. I mean, he's a good actor, and he just really lives up to the roles that he plays. And like I said, it was a good movie based on a video game. It's just really well done, the graphics and the storyline, and it was just really well done. The next film is The Karate Kid. It's a remake. Yeah, I know I said I hate remakes, but this was actually done well. I mean, all the elements from the original movie that starred Ralph Macchio and the late Pat Morita were there, just changed a bit. Notable ones, of course, the cast: Jaden Smith and Jackie Chan. And other ones include this one, Dre, who's played by Smith, and his mom, Move. In the original, Daniel San and his mother moved from this one city in Southern California to another. But in this one, they moved from Detroit, Michigan to Beijing, China. That was a pretty big difference right there. And another one is, instead of learning the basic karate, he learns kung fu. Now, I don't know about you, but if I were to learn kung fu, I'd be honored to learn from someone like Jackie Chan. I mean, we all know how good he is. And the another noticeable one is the training, the beginning of his training. We all remember from the original the whole wax on, wax off, paint the fence, paint the house, all that stuff. This one is actually replaced by a simple thing as take off the jacket, put it on the floor, put it on the ground, pick it up, hang it up, take it down, put it on. That, was used as part of the training. Then there was some other areas of training that he did, and the main part of his training, which I think was really good, was that he was able to train on the Great Wall of China. I'm like, wow, the Great Wall, incredible. Now, the film does the same as the original, the whole boy moves to another city, meets a girl, gets bullied, and fights in a tournament, and then uh, ends up winning the tournament. We all remember that in the original, Daniel San used that little crane technique. This one Dre uses a move that he tried to learn, that he was trying to learn by himself, which is like this, like cobra snake kind of thing, and that's how that's basically, I'm not gonna ruin it, but he uses that to win the tournament. Now, finally, The Last Airbender, based on the Nickelodeon cartoon Avatar: Last Airbender. Now, they couldn't use the name Avatar because of James Cameron's film. Okay? And this movie was actually criticized or scrutinized or whatever for multiple reasons. One is, of course, the racial reasons. They the main the protagonists were all white, white people, and the antagonists were people that were like from India. Because first of all, the people from the Water Tribe, Sokka and Katara, as well as Aang, they were all played by white people, and the people from the Fire Nation, they were played by people from like India or the Middle East or something like that. And that just really pissed people off. But I don't really care. It's a movie, okay? Just see it for what it's meant to be seen, okay? And it was also scrutinized for it being less cartoony. Okay, and now they did have to make it more serious. They decided to make it more serious, for reasons that are unknown, and they actually toned down Sokka's stuff that he does, and even though all that was taken away and everything, and I have watched some of the episodes of the series, I actually like the film. And the graphics were good, the acting was nicely done, and the fact that Shyamalan, who is a fan of the series, stepped out of his normal film genre to make this, that's a really good thing. I always feel that it has to, you have to be if you want to do a movie based on something, get a fan of the series, of whatever it is. Then you'll be guaranteed it will be a good thing done. Now there is one thing that is a little different that I just noticed today. I was watching, basically in some episodes I saw on Nickelodeon Day, that they basically finished up book one. And it was basically the end of the movie. And in the movie, Sokka falls in love with the Princess of the Water Tribe, Princess of the Northern Water Tribe, and she has this duty-bound kind of thing. But in the cartoon, she's actually engaged to be married. A little different there. Okay. Now I'm thinking, okay, they did book one. I can't wait for book two to come out. Well, that's all the movies that I've seen so far. I plan on seeing two more this week. I plan on seeing um, Vampire Suck with both of them with my youngest niece. Vampire Suck and Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I'll probably do a review separately because I'm gonna think that both are gonna be pretty good. And until then, my next video is gonna be actually a rant. And until then, I will see you all next time. LWJ. Take care of yourselves.